Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear children. Welcome to Pakistan School Muscat. This is your teacher, Miss Aisha Farhat, and we are going to devise unit number 1, one thing at a time, today in your English class. Let's get started. Keep your books, notebooks, and your stationery ready with you. First of all, we are going to read unit number 1. We all need to practice reading it with correct pronunciation. Come on, let's start. One thing at a time. Work while you work, play while you play. To be useful and happy, that is the way. All that you do with your might. Things done by halves are never done right. One thing at a time, and that done well is a very good rule, as many can tell. Moments should never be trifled away. So work while you work and play while you play. Yes, I think you are able to read the poem now. Let's go to the next part of our lesson, that is learning some new words and their meanings. The first word is useful, and it means helpful. The second word is might. Might means power. The third word is rule. It means order. Fourth word is moments. Moments means a very short period of time. And the last word, trifled away. Trifled away means wasted. Now read these words and learn their meanings. Now it's comprehension time. Let's see if you can answer these questions. The first question is, which things are never done right? Which things are never done right? Yes, you're right. Things done by halves are never done right. Things done by halves are never done right. The next question, how can you be a successful person? How can you be a successful person? Yes, we can be successful by doing one thing at a time. We can be successful by doing one thing at a time. And the third question, what is the moral of the story? What is the moral of the story? The moral of the story is we must work hard and do one task at a time. Yes, in this way only we can complete all our work. Hope you understood all the questions and you'll be able to answer them. The next topic is digraphs and trigraphs. Let's see, what is a digraph? A digraph is a group of two letters. A group of two letters that makes a single sound. Let's see some examples of digraphs. Some digraphs may take the initial position. For example, the wheel, watt, chin, chip. And these samples, WH makes the sound of V. Wheel, V, watt. CH makes the sound of Ch, chin, Ch, chip. And in the next column we can see the digraphs in the final position, that is at the end of the word. In the first sample, sh is at the end of the word push. In the second example, crash. The ending sound is sh. In the third example, boat. In boat, the ending sound is T and H. Boat. Earth. Earth. The ending sound of T and H is T. Now let's see what are trigraphs. A trigraph is a group of 3 letters. Tri means 3. So a trigraph is a group of 3 letters that makes a single sound. 3 letters making a single sound. Let's see some examples. At the initial position, we can see the first example is airy. A-I-R is making the sound of air. Airy. The second one, airplane. Airplane. And the third one is airline. Airline. In the middle position, I, G, and H is making the sound of I. Sight. Sight. S at the beginning, T at the end, and I sound in the middle. Sight. Next example is light. Light. And the third example is might. Might. And at the final position, that is at the end of the word, it is catch. Catch. T, C, and H. 3 letters are making the sound of ch. Ch. The second example is match. Again, T, C, and H are making the sound ch. Single sound ch. And the final example is patch. Patch. Let's do some exercise of digraphs and trigraphs. Question is, underline the digraphs and circle the trigraphs in the given words. Let's read the words first. The first word is right. Right. Trash. Trash. Wheat. Wheat. Stitch. Stitch. Aircraft. Aircraft. Chart. Chart. Ping. Ping. Catch. Catch. Might. Might. Hurry. Hurry. Patch. Patch. Now, first let's find the digraphs in these words. Yes, the second word, trash, has digraph, and the third word, wheat, has a digraph. In trash, the digraph is at the end, and in wheat, the digraph is at the beginning. In the second line, chart, chart, and thing. These are both digraphs. And let's see the remaining words. Yes, they are all having trigraphs in them. Let's see. The first one is right. Right. I sound in the middle. Right. The second one is stitch. Ch sound at the end. Stitch. Then aircraft. Air sound at the beginning. Aircraft. In the last line, catch. Catch. Ch sound at the end. Next word, might. I sound in the middle. Next word, airy. Airy. Air sound at the beginning. And in the last example, ch sound at the end. Patch. Patch has ch sound at the end. Let's go to the next slide now. Yes. Here we'll begin our grammar lesson. And the first topic is nouns. We all know what are nouns. Yes, nouns are the naming words. Naming words are called nouns. They name people, place, animals, and things. Nouns are the naming words. They name people, places, animals, and things. Let's read some examples. The first one is Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam was the most honest person in this world. Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam was the most honest person in this world. In this sentence, Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam is the name of a person and world is the name of a place. So there are three nouns in this sentence. Let's see another example. Potato is my favorite vegetable. Potato is my favorite vegetable. Potato is the name of vegetable, and vegetable is also a noun. I like to play in the park. I like to play in the park. Park is the name of a place, so it's a noun. Sarah is an innocent girl. Sarah is an innocent girl. Sarah is the name of the girl. Sarah is also a noun, and girl is also a noun. My aunt lives in Dubai. My aunt lives in Dubai. Aunt is a noun, name of a person, and Dubai is a noun, it's the name of a place. Now the question is, write 4 nouns and use them in sentences of your own. Let's see if we can use some nouns in our sentence. Yes, what's this? A teacher, very good. The sentence is, the teacher is standing near the boat. The teacher is standing near the boat. The next sentence, yes, books. There are many books in the shelf. There are many books in the shelf. Let's see, what's the third example? Yes, where are the children? They are in the school bus. Where are they going? I go to school by bus. I go to school by bus. School is a name of a place. School bus is a name of a thing. Bus is also a name of a thing. The last example is fish. Can you see the fish swimming in the water? Yes, they breathe inside the water. How do they breathe? Fish can breathe using their gills. Fish can breathe using their gills. Okay, let's go to our next topic. The next topic is articles. Let's see how to use the articles. First, the example are of use of a. A is used before singular nouns that begin with a consonant sound. A is used before singular nouns that begin with a consonant sound. Example, a bag, a boy, a bank, and a butterfly. All these are beginning with a consonant sound, so they begin with the article a. Now let's go to the second part of articles, that is use of an. An is used before singular nouns that begin with a vowel sound. And the examples are an egg, an ant, an airport, an engineer. An egg, an ant, an airport, an engineer. The third part of our topic articles is use of the. The is used when we know there is only one of a particular thing. For example, the earth, the sun, the moon, etc. One of a particular thing. We use the with it. Where else can we use the? The is also used with the name of rivers, seas, oceans, and mountains. With the names of rivers, seas, oceans, and mountains. Example is the river Indus, the Pacific Ocean, the Arabian Sea. And another use of the is before a noun if we repeat it. Before a noun if we repeat it. Example, there are some books in my office. Can you bring me the books? Can you bring me the books? The books, because we are repeating the noun. Let's go to the next slide. Here we'll circle the correct article in the given sentences. The first one is, how far is the sun or Anson? What's the correct answer? Yes, the sun. How far is the sun away from an earth or the earth? The earth. Very good. Because sun and earth are only one particular thing. Next, she saw an owl or an owl in a tree. An owl, because it's beginning with a vowel sound. Owl. Owl begins with a vowel sound, so we'll write an before it. Next example, I want to buy an new car or a new car. A new car, because new is beginning with a consonant sound. A new car. Next, dash, a or the. Children are in an park or the park. Yes, the children. The children, because we are talking about special children who are playing in the park. Yes, in the park. The children are playing in the park. And the last statement is, my mother likes to eat an apple or an apple every morning. Yes, very good. An apple, because apple begins with a vowel sound. Let's go to the next exercise, and it is about adjectives. Yes. Do you know what are adjectives? Very good. Words that tell us more about a noun or a pronoun are called adjectives. They tell us something about noun or a pronoun. Let's see some examples. Ali is a hard-working boy. Boy is a noun and hard-working is describing the boy. So hard-working is the adjective. Sana is an intelligent girl. Sana is an intelligent girl. The word intelligent is telling us about Sana. So it is an adjective. Next sentence is, they live in a big house. They live in a big house. The word big is telling us about the size of the house. It is describing the house. So big is the adjective here. It is an interesting storybook. It is an interesting storybook. Here, interesting is telling us about the storybook. So, interesting is the adjective. My cat has fluffy fur. My cat has fluffy fur. The word fluffy is telling us about how the fur is. It is describing the fur. So fluffy is an adjective here. Let's solve this worksheet. Circle the adjective in each sentence. Then tell what noun the adjective is describing. There is one example. Green alien walked out of the spaceship. Green alien walked out of the spaceship. The adjective is green and it describes the alien. Here, let's see the first example. The shiny spaceship landed in my yard. Shiny spaceship. So the adjective is shiny and it is describing the spaceship. Very good. In the second sentence, an alien with big eyes walked out of the ship. What is the adjective here? Very good. Big is an adjective and it is describing the eyes of the alien. Big eyes. It waved a tiny hand in the air. It waved its tiny hand in the air. The adjective is tiny. Very good. And it is describing the hand of the alien. The alien said, Earth is such a beautiful planet. The alien said, Earth is such a beautiful planet. Yes, beautiful is the adjective that is describing the Earth. And the last statement, a brown rabbit hopped into the yard and scared the alien. A brown rabbit hopped into the yard and scared the alien. Brown is the adjective and rabbit is the word it is describing. Rabbit is the noun. Let's go to the second part of this exercise. Describe each noun given below by using a suitable adjective. Astronaut. Yes, a famous astronaut. Second is rocket. A fast rocket. A huge spaceship. A wonderful creature. Sparkling stars. The next topic is capitalization. Key to learn. What should we keep in mind while doing this exercise? Yes, always capitalize the first letter of a sentence. Example is, the race begins at 7 a.m. The race begins at 7 a.m. The next rule is the pronoun I. The pronoun I is always capitalized. My sister and I will run together. My sister and I will run together. I will be capital. And beginning of the sentence, M, my. Proper names of people, place and things. Maria was born in Karachi. Maria, M of Maria. It's a name and also the beginning of the sentence. Karachi is the name of a place. So they both will be capitalized. Next rule is days, months and holidays, not seasons. We celebrated Eid on Monday, May 2nd, 2022. W will be capital because it's at the beginning of the sentence. Eid. Eid is an occasion. So Eid, festival, day of festival. Monday, M, May, month. Punctuate and rewrite the given sentences. My friend will come on Saturday. The beginning N and S of Saturday need to be capitalized. In the next sentence, Sean's date of birth is 15th January. Beginning word is S, so it should be capitalized, and January is the name of the month, so it will be beginning with capital J. Sean, S of Sean, and J of January. Next, are you going to Karachi? In this question, the first letter R, A need to be capitalized, and K of Karachi as it is the name of a place. Let's go to the next statement. Last Monday, we went to our doctor. Yes, L as it is the beginning letter of a new sentence. Monday, name of a day. Very good. Let's move on to the next exercise, and that is multi-syllable words. A syllable is a single vowel sound within a word. Words with more than one syllable are called multi-syllable words. Read the given multi-syllable words. Words are window, 2 syllables. Pencil, 2 syllables. Zebra, 2 syllables. Let's see some example of 3 syllables now. Strawberry, 3 syllables. Umbrella, 3 syllables. Butterfly, 3 syllables. Let's see some more examples of multi-syllable words. Every syllable must have a vowel. You can determine how many syllables a word has based on how many vowels are in that word. For example, snap, single syllable. Basket, 2 syllable. Candle, 2 syllable. Basket, 2 syllable. Windmill, 2 syllables. Instruct, 2 syllable. Basic, 2 syllables. And the last example is cabin, 2 syllables. That's all for today, my dear children. Hope you will revise the lesson again and again till all the concepts are clear. Thank you. See you again, inshallah, with a new lesson. Allah Hafiz.